Hey guys, Nike here, and today I want to talk about the best ways to go about upgrading and kitting out your heroes in Guild Wars 1. Like a lot of you, I've been playing the new hardcore Doom's Covenant mode, but I started on a fresh hardcore only account to do so, and as a result, I don't get to instantly have access to all the resources on my main account to instantly gear out the heroes with, perfect meta everything. So as a result, I've really had to be conscious of using my limited resources the best way I can. And it made me realize that a lot of you just trying the game out for the first time or coming back after many years and not having a lot of resources on hand are probably in a similar boat. So without further ado, let's talk about what I think is the most efficient way to go about it. So as far as bang for your buck goes, the most efficient thing is the runes for your attributes. Attribute runes will give your team more power for less price than really anything else you can do. But again, with limited resources, be conscious of who and which hero you upgrade first. The most important hero, without a doubt, is your Shelter Casting Ritualist. This character, more than any other, is responsible for your team's survival and success, and it's important that this character gets the most attention. Capturing Soul Twisting as an elite skill as soon as possible should be a top priority, obviously, but since we're talking about gearing, the most important thing you really want to do is make sure that you can hit 12 spawning power to make Soul Twisting have 3 uses. After that, you want your communing stat as high as possible, ideally 16, to get those spirits as much HP as you can. Now, to do this might mean using 2 superior runes, or perhaps even a superior and a major. It depends how much you want to invest in a third attribute. But yeah, that's the way I would do it. Additionally, when you get to the step of buying vigor runes for your heroes, this will be the first character that you want to get a vigor rune for. Okay, the second most important character to get runes for is your Blood is Power Necromancer. This is the second most important character for your team's stability and also contributes a lot to the team's offensive ability, thanks to Blood is Power on your casters. So after those 2 characters are settled, your second healer is the next priority, and then after that, start putting runes on all your DPSers. So once you have crafted the attribute boosting runes for your characters, your next focus should be on weapons. Now, crafted perfect weapons for caster builds, typically 40/40s, comes from the Vastberg Armory or Leviathan Pit's outposts in Cantha. This crafter is not cheap. They are around 6 or 7 platinum each, with materials plus just the base cost. So essentially each caster is going to need 14 platinum worth of weapons. This makes even expensive attribute runes like Superior Domination seem like a great value in terms of power per platinum, which they really are. Obviously, not every hero wants 40/40 weapons from these crafters, so whatever build guide you're following, please consult that and make sure you buy the right thing. Quite often, there are crafters for the ideal item, or better yet, another cheap way to do it is to look at the end game green items that you can get for beating a campaign that may be essentially perfect for your particular build that you're going for. For example, on my Blood is Power Necro, I have a Draknar's Restoration Staff that is virtually perfect for this build, and you can use that and save a bit of money. So after all your characters have their attribute runes and their weapons sorted, then the next thing that will benefit you is buying vigor runes. Almost certainly this will be minor vigor runes, unless you're already super rich. Now, if you are super rich, you don't need this video, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about that scenario. And then after you've got, a minor vigor on all of your heroes, the last thing you want to invest in are armor insignias and vitae runes. Those are your final buys. They usually only offer very small power increases and is strictly only defensive power increases, and that's really relative to their significant price. It's pretty marginal. They are quite poor bang for your buck. On average, they're going to add 10 armor to each of your characters, which is nice, but at the same time, they're quite often very expensive, and that might not be the thing that you want to invest in first. Thus, as a result, I recommend buying the armor insignias last. If you are resource light and you get a very valuable insignia drop, like a Prodigy's Mesmer insignia, I would always recommend selling that insignia to buy the higher priority gear you need. If you can always buy the Prodigy insignia later when you're rich, or you can pick up a budget option. But in general, the advice I'd give is that selling an expensive, lower priority item to buy multiple cheaper, higher priority items is a very good idea. By the same token, if you get super lucky and you drop a superior vigor rune, and you already have one on your player character, sell that superior vigor and buy tons of stuff for your team to kit them out, rather than just massively upgrading one hero's hit points. In the end, by focusing on the best bang for your buck upgrades, your team's power will increase more quickly, and you'll be able to do harder content sooner and get better rewards that can pay for the less cost-effective upgrades down the road. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Thanks for watching. Please leave any comments you have below regarding gearing out your heroes. I'd like to hear your thoughts, and I will see you guys next time.